Peace, peace. What up? Been a little minute. When you see the title, we definitely about to go in on that. You know what I mean? Salute, man, to you know what I mean? All my subscribers and all that. You know what I mean? We in the building. I've been holding this one too, boy. I'm about to go in with this one. About to go in with this one, man. I've been seeing some fuck shit. I've been seeing some fuck shit going on, man. We got to tap in with it, you know what I mean? We got to tap in with the tap in. Everybody holding up in the with the COVID-19 and all that, the corona going on. See they opening the cities back up. That's a good thing, you know. Safety is very important. Safety is very important in these times, man. We got a lot of cop killings going on. Parts of, yeah, we got a lot of cop killings. You know, coming out of the corona, you know, it's a lot of cop killings going on, man. Country's in an uproar right now. You know, RIP to those who fallen victim of the justice system, whether it's getting killed by a cop or getting slammed by a judge, or getting a bunch of time, you know what I'm saying, and never seeing the light of day again, man. You know, because that's like getting buried alive, you know what I mean? You know, but without further ado, we're going to go in, man. This video is aimed at Hip Hop Classic Daily. You know, and this channel is a YouTube channel, and I watch a lot of the videos. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? That's how I know about the channel. I learned about the channel through watching some of their content. But in more recent times, since YouTube has did a lot of censoring, if you don't know, this channel got censored to where I had to take down all my videos off my channel, and I pretty much got demonetized. You know what I'm saying? Since YouTube cracked down with that, I seen a lot of other people step into the forefront and stop using other people's content and started doing the vlogs and things of that nature. And this brings up Hip Hop Daily. He was a person. He had a channel that was similar to mine, to where we would take Instagram videos and different content on the internet, and we would bring them to YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Or we would put them out on our channels. You know what I'm saying? Different stories, hip hop, current events, things of that nature. That's how I was pretty much able to come across them, because we was doing the same line of work, similar line of work, I should say. But when the YouTube crackdown, Hip Hop Classic Daily stopped putting up that type of content, and they started being more of a blogger. They did more blogs now. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm not sure the dude's name who runs that site, but he's, instead of just showing you the video, now he gives his spin on things. He gives his opinion about the different thing. He doesn't even show the videos no more. I guess that's due to YouTube guidelines, that he doesn't show a lot of the content. He just talks about the content. And I go to his channel because a lot of stories, he's the first to cover the story. I don't know his name, but the guy's the first to cover the story. So I'll go to his channel, I'll watch the video, and then he'll cover the story. But when he gets to talking and he puts his opinion in it, I turn the video off. 9 times out of 10, you know what I'm saying? But that's not my issue. People are able to have different opinions. You know what I'm saying? We all don't gotta agree. And I don't dislike nobody because of their opinion. You know what I'm saying? So, and I do not have a dislike for the brother. I want to put that out there. It's just something that I seen that I have an issue with. You know what I'm saying? Because of I guess the persona that he tries to put out there. You know what I'm saying? Now, the thing what I have an issue with Hip Hop Classic Daily, our opinions differ on a lot of different things. Yes, that's not the issue. The issue is dealing with Tekashi 69. All right. Now the Hip Hop Classic Daily dude, he puts out a persona of a person that lives by street codes and ethics. You know what I'm saying? That's he puts himself out there as this type of person, you know. And he has even went so far to uh he bashed 6ix9ine, you know, for snitching, which everybody bashed him. We don't agree with what 6ix9ine did. Nobody agrees with that, especially if you have any kind of street background or anything of that nature. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna agree with what 6ix9ine did. And if you agree with it, then you will probably do the same thing if put in that situation. But Hip Hop Classic Daily, he bashed 6ix9ine for snitching. You know what I'm saying? And I just seen a recent video where he bashed Troy Ave for not sticking to the street code. You know what I'm saying? Which, by all accounts, is saying that Troy Ave is going to testify in the Taxstone trial. I haven't seen him get on stand yet, so I don't know. But by all accounts, it seemed like that's what it's leading up to by some of Troy Ave's interviews or whatnot. And he's saying that he's not going to go down for a murder for one of his ops, basically. So he's alluding to like he's going to get on the stand. Okay. You know, and he's basically the Hip Hop Classic Daily dude is challenging Troy Ave's theory that the streets is a myth. You know what I'm saying? So basically, the Hip Hop Classic Daily dude is entrenching himself in street politics. You know what I'm saying? So since he's putting himself in street politics, he's a grown man. He's able to do that if he chooses to. But now, this is where I come in. If you're going to put yourself in street politics or put yourself out there with a persona of a person that goes by the street code, right? And you say that you're against Tekashi 6ix9ine, you're against him getting out and able to pick up his career and just be able to pick up where he left off at and basically still troll people on the internet. You know what I'm saying? He's able to get out and do all of these things. You're against that. Hip Hop Classic Daily. I'm against it too. I feel like Tekashi 6ix9ine, if you follow that case, the court case real close, Tekashi 6ix9ine got put on 9 Trey. He did the 31 with some members of 9 Trey. You know what I'm saying? Snow Billy said it, and it came up in the trial. And when Seiko Billy and the other kid, Billy Addo, was on Vlad TV, Vlad asked him, did they initiate 6ix9ine? They said no, that they didn't initiate 6ix9ine, but they said you're asking the wrong people about that. That's what Billy Addo said. So that goes to another blogger, BBN Network, Jack Frost. By them saying that you're asking the wrong people, that means Snow Billy, which I know Snow Billy ain't the most credible source. He said Tekashi 6ix9ine got put on. In the court case, it said that came up. You know what I'm saying? And then again, Billy Idol and them said you're asking the wrong people, like alluding to somebody else might have put him on as far as initiating. So Tekashi 6ix9ine, in my eyes, he was a blood. But that's beside the point. What the point I'm trying to make is if Hip Hop Classic Daily is so against what Tekashi stands for, why is every other blog about Tekashi 6ix9ine? I don't care if you're doing a blog and you're saying how much of a rat he is, and this, that, and the third. If every other blog you keep saying this about him, then basically you're promoting him. in a backhanded type way. You're promoting this rat. You promoting this snitch by every other video being about it. Whether you're focusing on the negative aspects, you're not bigging them up in the videos. You know what I'm saying? I will say that. You're not bigging them up, but still every other video is about Tekashi 6ix9ine. And the title of your video, Tekashi 6ix9ine. So that means you're basically promoting them in a backhanded type way. I don't know if you realize what you're doing or if you just clout chasing that hard, because the channel he has a pretty decent amount of subscribers, but I feel like he's doing it to try to build his channel up. You know what I'm saying? So, we do different things. We troll and do different things to build our channels. You know what I'm saying? That's a part of the YouTube crap. You know what I'm saying? We troll and we do different things. But it's like, okay, if you put yourself out here as this street persona, then come on, man, you gotta go buy a code. You can't sell your soul for a jelly roll, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't all about the bag every time. So basically, you throwing your morals away just because of a bag by you putting Tekashi's name in your title. It's gonna get you viewed. We know why we know why you doing it. You know what I'm saying? If I'm wrong about that, you can address it and correct me. And I will respond or whatever. We can dialogue in that way. You know what I'm saying? Because this is not a beef video or a diss video, but I see some fuck shit, so I'm gonna address the fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? Because with in the blogger world, man, I see a lot of bloggers, they'll put a video up, and then the title of the video won't even be about the shit what they talk with the title won't even be nothing about what's in the video. You got people like OG Product. He's one of them that trolls. He's pretty much a troll page. You know what I'm saying? Hip Hop Classic Daily, they do bring accurate news. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't agree with the opinions of the guy from Hip Hop Classic Daily. But that's not, I can't fall out with nobody just because we have a difference of opinion. You know what I'm saying? My issue with him is how he claims to be a person that goes by the street code, but then he promotes Tekashi 6ix9ine in every other video. That's my issue with Hip Hop Classic Daily. And I hope he sees this video. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you're looking kind of crazy, man. I just watched one of your videos earlier, the Troy Ave, and it was a video about Troy Ave. But he basically crucified Troy Ave for not wanting to stick to the street code. But like, damn, Pama, you're not sticking to the street code by putting Tekashi 6ix9ine in every other video. By putting his name in your title, you're promoting him. You know what I'm saying? If the bloggers got such a big issue with Tekashi, you don't want to see him be the #1 artist in hip hop and all of that, stop promoting him. Stop talking about him. All he got to do is go on Instagram, put out a 30-second clip, and the whole internet breaks. All the bloggers, now it's one thing for DJ Academics to do it. We all know DJ Academics been sucking Tekashi off for a minute. You know what I'm saying? We all know that. But it's like, y'all other bloggers are looking kind of questionable. You know what I mean? You're looking kind of crazy out there. You know what I'm saying? And especially Hip Hop Classics Daily. Somebody that pushes the line like he's just, his street ethics is just so official. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on now, the real recognize real, my man. You know what I mean? So it's like, what we doing right now? What we doing? Hip Hop Classic Daily. What type of time you on, man? Is you a Tekashi fan or a Tekashi stan, man? Which one is it? Because you got his name in every other video. I could have easily put Tekashi's name in this video. Put Hip Hop Classic Daily, Rise Tekashi's Dick. You know what I'm saying? I could have put something of that nature. But why put Tekashi's name in my video and promote him in a backhanded type way? If I don't fuck with him, I don't fuck with him. Simple as that. I'm not going to talk about him publicly. None of that. If somebody asks a question about him, the situation, I will address. I'm not going to duck no questions or no topics. But as far as promoting him by putting his name in my titles, and it's one thing to cover a story, because as bloggers, we should be able to cover stories. But it's like, at the same time, if we don't want, if we don't need to promote something that we're against, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially somebody like Tekashi, that's pretty much a cancer in the culture. You know what I'm saying? He's been a cancer in the culture since he's came in. That's not worthy of promotion, man. If the bloggers stop talking about Tekashi, we won't hear from him no more, man. And another thing about Tekashi with the addresses, I feel like that was a publicity stunt. When Tekashi 69 did the addresses, with the girls, she seen them on the balcony and all this and that, and she did the video. Now tell me this: if Tekashi 69 is basically in hiding, right? He's hiding out. Why would he move somewhere where he got fucking neighbors? You know what I'm saying? That could see him on a daily basis. Why would he move somewhere where people are gonna be able to recognize him? It doesn't make sense. Now I know that he waived the witness protection shit, or so they say, because it's like, if it looked like you're in witness protection to me if officers pull up to your house. Well, even though that was a publicity stunt, but why would he move to be in public eye if he's in hiding? It don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? So that was, to me, I feel like that was Tekashi trolling again, and y'all bloggers fell for it. There was a million stories on, Tekashi got his address got leaked and woo. But it's like, okay, Tekashi got y'all in the palm of his hands, man. Tekashi can't even go take a piss without people like Hip Hop Classic Daily reporting it. If Tekashi take a piss outside, Hip Hop Classic Daily is gonna report that. Title of the video gonna be Tekashi takes a piss outside. You know what I'm saying? How could he take a piss outside when he's on house arrest? Oh, it's gotta be come on, man. Come on, man, with the bullshit, man. I feel like I said his name one too many times in this video, to be honest with you. But I'm addressing Hip Hop Classic Daily, and I'm just showing him. I'm putting the mirror up for Hip Hop Classic Daily to let him see, like, come on, man, you wilding right now. You know what I'm saying? And you one of the main ones that, and I don't got a problem saying if a blogger is a civilian, right? If a blogger is a civilian, they don't promote living by no street codes or no street ethics, then they're not held to that standard. But once a person portrays themselves as this street person or somebody that basically lives up to these street morals and all of that, then yeah, you're gonna be held accountable. You know what I'm saying? DYSC TV, exactly. People keep him famous when we all should have just left him alone, silence him. But truth be told, nobody cares. They just want their views and money. Everybody out for that show. That's a fact, man. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole fact. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them same people, if they was put in a situation, they would do the same thing, man. They would do the same thing. You'll be surprised when that pressure get put on motherfuckers, how they react, man. You know what I'm saying? You'll be surprised. That's a whole fact, DYSC. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, hit that like button when you come in the room, man. Show love. Yeah, I mean, shout out to everybody that's tapping in. Once again, man, we just had to get this one off our chest. I've been sitting back watching it, and I wasn't even going to do a video. I've been holding this video for about this live. I've been meaning to do it for about a week or two now. But then I seen just yesterday, I was gonna do, and then I was like, well, Hip Hop Classic Daily, he kind of fell back. He ain't talking about Tekashi. So bam, I was questioning myself about doing the video. Then today, I came on there, he's talking about Tekashi again. It's like, come on, my man. DYS, the truth that nobody wants to admit. If somebody hangs life over your head or death, how many people honestly stand tall like they said they would? Man, that's rare, man. That's very rare. And we all know Tekashi wasn't no street dude. Even if I said earlier that he was a blood, he got affiliated. I mean, he got initiated into Nine Trey. He caught the 31 with some of the members. I don't know what members specifically, but even though he was part of Nine Trey, we know Tekashi was not a street dude. But just like DYSC just said, you got probably 85% majority of the street dudes that put on this bravado and act like, they such stand tall type dudes. If they get put in them type of situations, they're going to do the same thing. That's just like Billy Idol alluded to Shotty snitching. Billy Idol alluded to Shotty snitching on Fubanga for the shootout in the Barclays. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and by all accounts, Shotty is a top-ranked street goon from New York, Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? And he got this rumors flying around his name. I'm not going to say 100% that Shotty snitched, but the allegations is out there. You know what I'm saying? Which when I heard BBN, now I just to show y'all that I'm not a hater. I just had to straighten BBN for saying Jack Frost for saying that that Tekashi wasn't blood. Tekashi did get initiated. That story came out in the trial, and Snow Billy also had talked about that. You know what I'm saying? So I had to straighten Jack Frost on that. But then I got to big up Jack Frost on the Shotty thing because he was ahead of that. He was like one of the first people that I heard talking about that. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Jack Frost. You know what I'm saying? Even though a lot of just like Jack Frost, I don't agree with a lot of his opinions or a lot of the way he puts his content out. You know what I'm saying? But I do respect his channel. He has a big channel. You know what I'm saying? And I don't look at Jack Frost as a street dude, even though he does a lot of street interviews or he interviews a lot of street dudes. I don't look at Jack Frost as a street dude, so I don't hold him to the same standard as I will hold a street dude. Like I guess Hip Hop Daily, he portrays that image of that persona of living up to the street more. So I don't know if he's a street dude or not, because I'm not, I'm not a rat. I don't know him. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know his business. I don't know nothing about him. But I know he puts out there like, he puts out a street persona like he lives up to the street code. Like that, he's official, in other words. You know what I'm saying? The hip hop classic daily guy. You know what I'm saying? That's how he gives it up. But then every other video, Tekashi this, Tekashi that. Come on, my man, you promoting him in a backhanded way, man. So I respect Jack Frost's skills, Whitney. It has nothing to do with what he chooses to put up as content, but as far as his reporting skills and stuff like that, I tip my hat to the brother. He was good at it. That's a fact. That's a fact. Jack Frost, he do his thing. It's just like a lot of what I mean by I don't agree with his content. Let me clear that up, because content is content. You know what I'm saying? And original content is key. You know what I'm saying? So if you're a person that's putting out original content, then you winning right now. You know what I'm saying? So definitely shout out to Jack Frost for that. But what I mean by it's like his stories are kind of dry. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of his stories, I don't watch a lot of his videos because his stories are dry. What made me subscribe to Jack Frost was his interview, the Snow Billy interview. I subscribed to Jack Frost for that Snow Billy interview. You know what I'm saying? So I fool with the interviews he did with Corey King And I fool with Jack Frost for his interviews, not for his opinion or his spin on the different issues that the current events. You know what I'm saying? He likes to give his opinion on current events, and I disagree with a lot of his opinion because I'm coming from the aspect of a conscious brother that used to be in the street life. You know what I'm saying? So my outlook on things is different than others. You know what I mean? But you say you do know Hip Hop Classic Daily is no need to clear it up, bro. I'm the same way. I don't agree with most of his content, but I do watch just because of the skills. Being a content creator myself, you're always learning from others. That's a fact. I learned from a lot of other bloggers, man. You know, how they format their situations and all of that. You know, it's a bunch of bloggers who, I fool with. You know what I'm saying? I try to take little things from here and there and incorporate it into, how I give it up. You know what I mean? For a matter of fact, man, if you ain't subscribed to my other channel, Hip Hop Media Outlet, subscribe to that channel. I also have a channel for conscious, a conscious channel, and that's more for like the things that's going on now with the brother that got killed by the police in the Minnesota. You'll see stuff about that on that channel. It's Indigenous People Media Outlet. You know what I'm saying? And subscribe to my Instagram at One Urban Media Fix. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button, man. Subscribe to this channel. Hit the notification bell on all my channels for when I go live. You could be front and center, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute DSY, man. Appreciate the love, man. Hell yeah, it's a whole fact, man. But yeah, I don't got no beef with no bloggers or nothing like that. It's just, and I didn't know that motherfucking DSY just put me up on this. I didn't know that the Hip Hop Classic Daily dude was a white dude, man. I know his voice sounds like he could be a white guy and all that, but I didn't necessarily know he was a white dude. You know what I mean? Which you got these internet gangsters, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got some white dudes, man, that grew up in the hood and is tougher than some of the brothers. You know what I'm saying? But so I can't just say because he a white dude that he's not official. But you know what I'm saying? That does put a little bit of clarity on the situation. I thought it was a white guy at first. Also, I was talking with him like he was black like 7 months ago, and somebody was like, "No, he's a white guy." Ah, man, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy how you know the other race, man, try to come over and take over our culture, man. And you know what I'm saying? Just like we all know the record labels is ran by the Jews. Uh, Media is ran by the Jews. Vlad TV, the biggest blogger in hip hop, is Jewish Russian. He's Russian or Ukrainian, but he's Jewish. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's crazy, man, how the Jews just try to take over everything, man. Everything that we come out with, they try to take it and reinvent it and put it out and monetize it. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And to see white guys trying to interject themselves into our culture, man, it's an ugly thing, and we let them do it. We let them do it, and I have nothing against the other race, but it's like hip hop is ours, man. That's our baby, man. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop is our baby. You know what I'm saying? Which really, hip hop belongs to the world. I don't want to make it a racial thing. Yes, it's crazy how everybody takes our culture. What's even more crazy is how we let it happen, but not owning our own, always jumping to the white guy with the bag to push it instead of being patient. That's a whole fact, man. Because that's what happened with hip hop. We ran for the bag instead of doing the slow grind. Hip hop was gonna take over the world one way or another. But in instead of doing the slow grind and let it go from city to city and spread organically, we sold it out before we even had a chance. You know what I'm saying? So the culture been sold out before a lot of us even heard about hip hop. You know what I'm saying? It was sold out already. You know what I'm saying? So you know, we just have to be a little bit more business savvy, man, with our creations, man. You know what I mean? Straight up. The independent game is pretty much at an all-time high as far as hip hop, so that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I feel a little I feel away, man. DSY, I mean DYSE. Our forefathers of hip hop sold the rights to hip hop back in the '80s. That's what people don't understand. We don't own hip hop. That's a whole fact, man. We we own hip hop. We own hip hop, but we don't own the music. The culture is ours. We created the culture. We change the culture whenever we see fit. You know what I'm saying? But the actual music, the monetization part of it, we didn't monetize. We let them monetize it. We didn't monetize it. You know what I'm saying? We let the powers that be monetize it as far as the music and all of that. You know what I'm saying? As far as the way the styles of dress and the different things, even though a lot of the culture has a European influence now as far as the dress code and some of the different things that's practiced in the culture, the drugs, and all of these different things. For the most part, the culture is ours. We do with the culture as we want with it, but we just don't eat off of it like we should. You know what I mean? Because of the paperwork that was signed in the '80s, like my man said. You know, but yeah, man, I feel a way knowing that Hip Hop Classic Daily is a white guy now because it's like now I feel like I'm being a bully. You know what I'm saying? But it's like still this has to be said. You know what I'm saying? Because just because you're a white guy don't mean that you don't got a street ethics or a street code that you live by. And that's the persona that he puts out. Like he's a street dude or something. You know what I mean? So it's like if you're a street dude, why are you promoting this rap every other video? That's not street shit. You know what I'm saying? That's a slap in the face to the dudes that he put away. You know, even though them dudes, you know what I'm saying, they violated by even bringing Takashi into the criminal atmosphere. It was nothing wrong with them bringing him in as an artist, strictly an artist. But once they brought him in the criminal atmosphere of what was the inner workings of what was going on, they pretty much sabotaged their own organization. You know, which hindsight is 2020. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure them guys learn from their mistakes and they will be better men from it. It's just sad that they have to go sit down. You know what I mean? And to be honest with you, I think that they was gonna get that the case was gonna get brought up on 9 Trey whether Takashi snitched or not. He just helped it out. The biggest witness that the feds had against 9 Trey was the CEO Chris dude. It wasn't Takashi. Takashi only got on the stand for the kidnapping. You know what I'm saying? Now, what other information? He did have a few other details that he gave in his statement, but the biggest witness in that 9 Trey case was CEO Chris. You know what I mean? That's a whole fact. You know what I mean? But yeah, Takashi's a rat. He gets no promotion over here. That's why his name is not in this video, even though I said his name over 10 times in the video to put up a mirror for Hip Hop Classic Daily. Like, come on, my man. You going overboard. You getting into that lane like a DJ Academics now. We know DJ Academics been sucking Takashi off for a while now. We been knowing that. But now you doing the same thing, Hip Hop Classic Daily. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep this thing ethical and morally tight now. You know what I'm saying? Even though we bloggers, we gotta, you know what I mean? We gotta move a certain way. You know what I mean? If we don't want Takashi to reign over the hip hop as the king of hip hop as far as numbers, then we gotta stop promoting them. Simple as that. We gotta stop promoting them, and it just is what it is. Do I want to see Takashi dead, or do I want to see somebody kill Takashi? I'm a civilian, man. So anything that goes on in the streets, you know what I'm saying, I really have nothing to do with that. I don't want to see nobody die. Takashi haven't done nothing to me personally. You know what I'm saying? If something happened to Tekashi, would I be sad? No. You know what I'm saying? No. I would not be sad. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I don't want to go too long with this one. I just wanted to make a point. You know what I mean? To tell Hip Hop Classic Daily, get off Tekashi dick, man. Dick riding is not a form of transportation, Hip Hop Classic Daily. Yeah, I mean, come on, my man. I hope you see this video too, man. I hope you see this live, brother. A white, if you're a white brother or a brother, whatever one, man. Yeah, I mean, get off Tekashi dick, man. Get off his sack, man. You don't Tekashi dick. You do more videos about Tekashi 6ix9ine than academics do. Academics very rarely does the YouTube videos. You know, he does a video about once or twice a week. But you doing one every other day, my man. Come on now. You promoting the rainbow hair kid, man. The one that is a cancer in hip hop. If you if you love the culture as much as I do, man, come on, man. As much as you profess to be a part of the culture and all that, come on, man. Stop promoting this dickhead, man. He's a rat. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna go too long with this one, man. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, man. Hit that notification bell. You did. You know what I'm saying? Also, go subscribe to my other channels. Hip Hop Classic, man. Hip Hop Media Outlet. You know what I'm saying? Go subscribe to my other YouTube page, Hip Hop Media Outlet. You know, on that page, is some more of the controversial videos and things of that nature. We got Indigenous People Media Outlet. That's for all my conscious brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? Tap in over there, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Follow me on Instagram at One Urban Media Fix. When you follow me, DM me and let me know that you follow me from this video right here, and I will follow you back. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. You know what I mean? Also, go subscribe to our affiliate channel, Trap House Boxing. That's for all things boxing. You know, go tap in with my guy over there, man. You know what I'm saying? That's our affiliate channel. And it's been a while since I did a live, so I don't want to leave nothing out. And I don't know, I might do a live about the Brooklyn rappers that been slain in the last month or so, or just, you know what I'm saying, all the way from Pop Smoke to the Nick Blicky. It's another young guy that just got killed, but I don't want to mess up his name and nothing. But RP to those guys. If you follow the channel, you know that I said in my past life I was growth and development. You know what I'm saying? So I have a soft spot in my heart for the Blicky. You know what I'm saying? And all that. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing that's going on with the woos and chos, I've been following that. And you know, put the guns down, put the hands up, put the guns down, all that. You know what I'm saying? Take it back to the old school days, lined up. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with a lineup. And yeah, man, win, lose, or draw, man. Get out there, man, and line that shit up, man. Straight up, man. Throw the hands, man. You know what I'm saying? Get back to that. You know, we could walk away from that. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. So RP to everybody that's going through what they're going through. RP to the guy out of Minnesota. RP to the brother out of Georgia that got killed by the ex-cop. You know, with a lot of turmoil going on in the country. It's basically what is this? It's voting. It's voting. It's voting. It's time to vote or whatever the political season is in. And it's a lot of turmoil going on in America, man. So y'all be safe. You know what I'm saying? The corona, still practices social distancing and all that, even though they're opening the cities back up, uh, Yeah, that's pretty much it for right now, man. So salute to all my subscribers, man. Everybody that tapped in, and be looking forward to the next video, man. The next live. You dig? I got a couple things up my in the works of how I'm a format my channels. I got a couple ideas, man. So y'all stay tuned, man. We got something in the works, man. You know what I mean? I'm planning on getting more active, putting out more content, a lot of original content, and putting in a lot of work, man. So y'all stay tuned, and yeah, man, it's all the way up. It's up. You know what I mean? So without further ado, man, peace, salute, and I'm out, man. Saw I'm raw, man. It's up there. Gone.